Hi guys, some of you know that Invest Leeds bought a company car last week, so that's involved me having to clean out the old car, move everything into the new car, and it gave me a chance to really reflect on some of the things that I keep in my car. A lot of it's crap. I found a key for an even older car that I've not owned for over 10 years. Various bits and bats, but I found some very useful items, and some of them I use every time I go to a viewing. So I thought it'd be good to show you some of these things, and I guess that's like a tip: keep these things nearby, because they certainly do come in use. The first is really simple, but just a tape measure. Like a pound from Pound Shop, Wilkinson, B&Q, that type of thing. This comes in handy for checking room sizes, especially if you are looking for making a HMO. You need to check that the rooms are compliant, and that can help you just draw up your own floor plan, and you can check that the house is actually suitable for a HMO. You can get digital measuring tapes too, and they are more accurate. Personally, I like these, and you don't have to worry about battery. The other thing I keep for viewings is my damp detector, and this is really good. It's £17 on Amazon, and I will post a link in the comments. But it can really help you identify whether a wet wall is damp or just condensation. They're so easy to use. Turn it on. Make sure you've got the setting for the wall. It's got a wood and a wall setting. And then this is my kitchen at home, so it should be pretty dry. This is an outside wall, and the damp reading's just 8, which I guess I've just bought kettle and cooked. So some of that's, it's even drier than that. It could potentially save you thousands, or save your client thousands. You could identify proper damp. I looked at a property last week, and that went up to 50. So 50% of the wall is actually water. So that would have been a good negotiating tool to say that we've got proof that it's damp. So for £17 it could save or make you a lot of money. The other thing I keep is just a little stubby screwdriver, and it's got all the different ends, different attachments. This is worth its weight in gold when tenants report various things. Just that I can grab a screwdriver out and tighten something up. I know some of you will say you shouldn't be doing all the work yourself and you can send a tradesman. Do you really want to send a tradesman just to tighten a few screws? In another example, we had a HMO we managed last year, and the tenant had changed the door number on the actual room. So we just went round with this and screwed it back. It saved loads of money. It's obviously a very useful thing to have too. I have used it on my camper van when the windscreen wipers didn't work. And just the other good thing is an old-fashioned notebook and pen. I know you can keep notes digitally on your phone or whatever, but if, like me, you've got an iPhone, the battery's not always up to scratch. So yeah, just last week, you can see I've done my own drawings here of the floor plan, taken notes. I write down a walkthrough of the property, so from entering, from say the front door, there's a hallway and so on. That helps me remember each property, because to be honest, I've used so many these days that once I get home all the notes stop making sense. And you can note things like, if there's any work that needs doing, you can note the make and model of boiler, take a photograph of the boiler too, if possible, and take a photo of the fuse board where the switches are for the electrics. That can give you an indication as to when it will last rewired. And I note things like that in my book, and I find it really helpful when I come to writing a report or putting it all together to make an offer, or even putting the info together for our team who then create a brochure for our sourced properties. So I'm going to move these tools into my new car, because they're going to be very helpful. I do also keep an in-car phone charger to help me keep the phone charged. I do try to use it more for calls and texts, but also making videos at viewings, taking photos. We could get professional ones done, which my husband John does because he's a photographer, but initially it does help to just have a camera on a phone or even a separate little digital camera to take a few quick shots, and then if anything comes of the deal we can go get professional photos done. If anyone's any questions, then ask. If anyone's got any other tools or tips for viewings, things that they use and find helpful, feel free to comment and maybe we could all share the love. Thanks for watching.